Hi, this is AJ from the Two Idiots Travel Blog. Today I want to talk to you about how I plan private transportation in various cities. How do you make sure you find good private transportation? How to get multiple rates and make sure that you can negotiate with these folks and get the best deal. So the secret sauce is using TripAdvisor, my favorite site to plan all kinds of things, not just finding private transportation, but also planning tours or figuring out what to do in a city. TripAdvisor does not make it the easiest to figure out private transportation and especially find competition and get a bunch of quotes. But I'm going to show you how to do that today. So first, you can go to the TripAdvisor site, tripadvisor.com, and you come to your homepage. So click on things to do first, and we're going to show you what I did for Cape Town, South Africa. That's Cape Town, so we wanted to find a private guide and take us on a bunch of tours. And one day was a tour on the beautiful peninsula in Cape Town. And if you have not visited Cape Town, it was definitely in our top 5 cities. The next thing to do is to figure out private transportation. Now you can see what TripAdvisor tries to do is puts all these places so you book directly with them. Best thing to do is just skip all of that, go beyond the top things to do, and really go towards the end of the page. Here you see the types of things to do in Cape Town and click on tours. You get the different tour options, and what I do next is really click on private tours. Once again, what TripAdvisor tries to do is tries to give you options so that you buy directly from them. This tab is on Book Online. Make sure it's on best reviewed because you want to see the top reviewed things on TripAdvisor. So here are the top reviewed. You can see there's a lot to pick from. My strategy really is to try and find 10 to 15 people to email and look through that. I really don't need a helicopter tour because that's very, very specific for helicopters. I don't really need a wine tour. I guess I need a wine tour, but I need more than a wine tour, so I'm going to skip through that. This seems like more of a nature tour, so I'm going to skip that. So let's go here. This seems interesting. Cape Fusion Tour Day Tours, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Number 10 out of 692 tours in Cape Town. It is in the top really 2% of tours and likely is going to be super. So we click on that. It opens up into a new tab and you can start reading about it. You can see like this tour operator has 303 reviews and 98% is excellent. My guess is, you can take your time and really look at the reviews, but I can tell you from my experience that when you have 300 reviews and 98% is good, you really don't need to even do that. The next thing you can do is if you want to explore them further, you can definitely click on their website. Another thing to note is TripAdvisor always hides the contact information towards the bottom of the page. If these Cape Fusion folks had tour options to book directly, they would have showed them there. So you can go to their website, take a look at who they are, etc. if you want to be certain. I've gotten to the point where I don't even do that because I'm trying to do things as quickly as possible. So what I try and really do is look at their email and really get a hold of the email. Then you can send them an email directly and ask them about the tours. Then I go back and I go to the next option, tours and safaris. So this could also be safaris, but they seem like they also do private tours as well. So you can see 2 of us spend a wonderful day touring the peninsula. So this seems like another decent option, right? Again, take their email. You could go to their website and send them an email. So in this way, just go from the top to the bottom and really just email blast 10 to 15 top Cape Town tour operators. Then you can go through the process of figuring out who gives the best price and who gives the best itinerary. So now I'm going to talk about what type of email to send. Typically what I do is I take a notepad and just type in the email I want to send, and the great part is you can just copy and paste the email to one person and really send the same email over and over again. So here's the email I sent specifically around Cape Town. Just hide there with no real name. If you find a name, put it there. It makes it a little personal. So very open-ended. In many cases you could even give a price point that you're looking for if that's in your budget, but it gives you a good sense to compare a bunch and do that. So here you can see this person responds back with a different option and they really give things that I hadn't put out there. So peninsula tour, a winelands tour, shark diving, and all kinds of different things. And then that gave me the idea to explore them further and settle down on a couple of ideas. Also, just to give you a sense of how many emails I send typically to get responses, I would say at least 10 to 15. And if you don't get a response or enough response within a day, then keep on going down on the list. But you can see I sent a bunch of different emails and eventually ended up with a couple. I think I ended up with Sue here from Simply Holiday, and she was absolutely wonderful. She was rated very, very highly on TripAdvisor. We had a wonderful experience with her, and clearly if you are listening to this and you're going to Cape Town, I would recommend you go with Sue from, I think it's called Southern Travel. In a nutshell, that's how you can book your own private transportation. The real key is use TripAdvisor, go through a bunch of their top options, email a bunch of people, and you get to talk and negotiate with a bunch of different people. And then you can eventually pick a tour operator that you love, and you're gonna have a really fantastic private tour in whatever destination you're trying to go. Thank you. Bye-bye.